They asked me about the lighter.
Yes, I wanted to ask that.
But 1776,
There was no light.
no light. So this one was for the virgin girl, separate than the woman, because they costing more. They select a woman by her breast. Full breast, that's meaning virgin, costing 4 times more. Because that time many masters they using sex to those virgins. Once they're getting pregnant, they free her. Here on Goree or Saint Louis, not part of Senegal. After 1815, during the Vinyl Congress, Goree and Saint Louis were given back to the French. Automatically, all the mulattoes from mother black and father white having a French citizenship. You see, it was the increase for those young girls to give him herself to set free because it was the only way of salvation. And those mulattoes from mother black, father white should call here Signor, come from Portuguese book, Senora. Signor used to be the highest class on Goree, the same like the Creole in the Caribbean. Only virgins having a privilege inside because they costing more. The privilege is that big stone you see here, that there. If you open it, the middle is hollow, following by a pipeline direct to the sea. Virgin use it. Okay, use it as a toilet. Because men, women, children, they should free them once a day from sale to outside just to using themselves. Only virgin should having those kind of toilet inside because they costing more. It was the same way like all that 28 slave houses was on Goree. Virgin having a privilege. Men, women, children, once a day from sale to outside. Very sad. It was the one you was waiting for this morning.
Yes, we waited.
You remember me? And this is the one for the temporary on fixed sale. Why this name? Because the value of man depending on his weight. Minimum for men before shipping was 60 kgs, mean 120 pounds for men. Less than that, they never going. They should keep them inside, calling temporary on feeds, giving them food to feed them up with some kind of bean, the black heart beans, called the nyepe. Had many protein, but they mix it with palm oil. But they fatting them just during 3 months and a half. Maximum was the waiting time. The same time for the sheep when they come from Europe to arrive here. During that 3 months and a half, if they can, they never send them to America and they never free them. They send in cheaper here on Goree or Saint Louis, not part of Senegal, to be in a local domestic, calling the domestic slave. Men from the waist, children by the teeth, woman by her breast. Recalcitrant. This is the punishment cell. The rebels, mean the troublemakers. As the punishment is where they captivate. Each cell having an iron door with a bar for the aeration. And the guard security, they never minding about the number they can put inside. Only problem for guard was always how to shutting the door of the slave. That's it. Even door can be shutting, whatever. 1991, we have the privilege to welcome Nelson Mandela here for visit. During arrived, Mandela himself forced his security guard to get inside. He forced them. Mandela inside stayed 2 minutes. When he went back, he should cry alone. And he said because this cell make him remind the jail he been in Robben Island. And that corridor brings us what we call the doorway of no return. Oh, and one step after that door for slaves, that's meaning bye-bye Africa. Never coming back. That's why always we are opening the door of return to give you opportunity to come back home. Before the door, so we have the two corridors. Right and left was the waiting cell. Before the boarding, they used to keep them, each of them, with two line of slaves. What were correct? Two line of slaves. And two slaves used to sharing the same shackles on the leg together. And the middle of the shackle was a location of one big heavy iron ball. So 21 pounds each slave used to carry between the two legs like this. Even there was a swimmers impossible to go in back. If you try to jumping, you always taking the other one on your jumping. And the heaviness of the iron ball all sinking together. All the sharks was around because any slave who been sick or agonizing, they should throw them on the sea before they contaminating the others. That's why permanently militia and it was the same way. After that door, because they stole, you see, the ship never coming closer. Maybe 40, 15 meters far from the door. But they should building a wooden bridge. 50 meters, palm trees one, you see under the roof. Then use it like a wall. Last corridor, right and left, you see with the window was for the guard securities. And they choosing guard. That means all the guards was African. Again, there was some collaborate. Like every collaborate, more bad between brothers. So during the boarding, those African guard, they should having the gun like this for someone trying to escape it by jumping. But they couldn't go in far. They first beaten by the guards and eaten by the sharks. So you should go on or you dead. And 1992, we have again privilege to welcome the Pope Jean Paul II from Vatican. He's from that door who the Pope apologized Africa. Because sure, some European missionaries used to involve in slave trade. So we answer him, we forgive but never forget. Slave trade lasts 312 years exactly. From 1536 until 1848, abolition by the French, during which 20 million slaves coming from all along the West African coast just transit on Goree to America. 6 million of them die here by a bad treatment and deprivation. It was the best African ethnic group left this island was selected. The best was the Yoruba from Nigeria, very tall, strong, fat. The reason when they arriving, they treating those Yorubas for the reproduction, calling good slaves or stallions. They took the voodoo from here to Cuba, Brazil, Haiti, and West Indies, because the voodoo is African root here. Yeah, you can see the